Today's video is brought to you by Grey Viking Games. Click the link in the description below to buy MTG Arena codes for cosmetics, packs, and more. Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic, and I have not played with Finn the Fangbearer yet. And I don't know what's wrong with me. So basically what happened was everyone else started playing and I was like, okay, everyone's seen the Finn deck enough. I faced up against it enough times in my videos that I felt like we had seen the deck and I didn't want to just like giving you stuff that has already been done. But this is something I haven't seen yet. And this is something, so I'm bringing you a deck purposely in Historic because it hasn't been seen yet from me or anything like that. And so hopefully this shows something extra really cool for you guys. So Finn the Fangbearer, and this does have a lot of pieces that are still in standard. So this is a somewhat standard deck that just brings in a few pieces that add a lot of value in Historic. And so basically that's Proliferate. So Proliferate has this ability that is there a thing that actually reads out Proliferate? Right, there it is, Proliferate. Choose any number of permanents and or players, then give each Choose any number of permanents and or players, then give each another counter of each kind already there. That's a little hard to read. I have dyslexia, not easy for me right there. But so basically we get to proliferate a bunch of times, which means, okay, so Finn the Fangbearer, anytime, whenever creature you control with Death Touch deals combat damage to a player, that player gets 2 poison counters. And so what we want to do is we have ways to give Death Touch to Elves, and this is a deck I've been thinking of. We actually don't have Death Touch as like a main thing here, but Binding of Gods gives all of our creatures Death Touch. This is just a good removal spell. It does everything we need to kind of in this deck. It lets us and lands for Evolution Stage to proliferate even more. We also can just put a bunch of counters onto our creatures with Herald Unites the Elves. On the second Saga, it gives all of our Elves +1/+1 counters. So this is kind of a deck that I was already thinking of doing in Standard. You basically just don't have Evolution Stage, Pollen Bite Druid, which are proliferate stuff, Plain-wide Celebration. And so this is kind of like an elf deck, Vorinclex deck, which gives counters, and then if Finn ever hits the battlefield, we're good. The other cool thing is Elvish Warmaster does, for 7 mana, give all of our elves Death Touch. Also, Binding of Gods gives all of our elves Death Touch. Tyvar gets to untap something and give it Death Touch until end of turn. And so we do have this ability of adding Death Touch to the deck, to the board with Tyvar, which we can get back with Herald Unites the Elves, whatever. And so we have ways to make sure that we get Death Touch on the battlefield. We have tons of mana ramp as well, so we can play cool things like Plain-wide Celebration, where we can proliferate 4 times. And with Vorinclex, that's just an instant win. And so that's basically the idea of this deck, is that we have this, okay, we can go for the full-on poison counter. We're playing the Flynn-fect deck. Infect is basically, Infect is a little bit different than poison counters. I think it's more of, I'm not totally sure exactly how it works, but this one just, whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals combat damage to a player, that player gets 2 poison counters. As soon as they have 10 or more poison counters, they just lose the game. And so the goal is to get potentially just 2 counters onto them and then proliferate enough times that they die, or we get a combo kill with either just hitting really hard with Elves anyway, or giving them enough Death Touch and having a Finn on the board that even if we're a little bit shy on lethal damage for everything else, we're going to get them with the infect damage. And so that's basically the idea of the deck. We only have a little bit of removal, and that's basically Binding of Gods. Herald Unites Elves does have good removal for us as well. Otherwise, just a bunch of counters. Land of Elves helping us ramp up to other stuff. Pollen Bite Druid, either put a counter onto something if we need to. Putting it onto a Finn so that he can attack in with the Death Touch, get the counter on, is pretty good as well. Or just proliferating and, you know, making everything a little bit better. Tyvar being able to put counters onto stuff is nice. We can also proliferate and put counters onto our sagas and get to the next level if we ever need to, if that's going to help out the board. Rishkar says whenever into the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter of each of 2 target creatures, and each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter has tapped to add green mana. So we can just add so much mana ramp with this, all the different elves. Elvish Warmaster, make sure that we're going wide with all the stuff as well. And that's it. Evolution Sage, again, proliferates whenever land hits the battlefield. And yeah, so this is the deck. I think this is going to be fun. That's basically the idea of this one. Sounds super fun, and you can do most of the stuff in Standard. The biggest issue is you don't have the proliferate. But take these 4 cards out and Plain-wide Celebration, add in more Tyvars, add in more elf synergies, and just kind of go for the basic Death Touch swing combo. But I wanted to play with Proliferate, so that's what we're going to do today. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay, see how this does for us, and wish me luck. Here we go. Up against Luna. Bring it on, Luna. And it's actually a really awkward hand. I think I'm actually going to mulligan just because I want better stuff. All right. Our one swamp, actually also utterly awkward, but we will keep this hand. Rishkar on turn 2 is a Mutimus. Do I want to hold on to Llanowar Elves? Yeah, we'll drop the Pollen Bite Druid for now. Up against a Yorion deck. Thoughtseize and all the shenanigans is available to peeps. All right. Sweet Forest, Llanowar, pass the turn. Rishkar on turn 2. Doesn't really help us add more mana to the board, but it adds power. So that's cool. Fire Prophecy. Oh! Rude. Dude. The rude dude. Elvish Warmaster. You know what? Actually, yes. That's a good thing to put counters onto with Rishkar. Pass the turn. Yorion to hand. Herald. All right. Pay 2 Rishkar. Let's go ahead and put this over here. Okay. Have to target before that else comes out. Interesting. Okay. And we'll attack in. I don't really care to get Llanowar out just yet. Pass the turn. As long as there's not a board wipe, we're in pretty great shape. Cathartic Reunion. Oh, okay. Wait, what? Some sort of combos happening here. Yeah, I never know what kind of combo people are doing these days. You know, it's always crazy cool stuff and terrifying. Well, let's go with Herald Unites the Elves, I suppose. I mean, just swinging it in for 7 might be the better play here. But, I mean, come on. If you have a chance to Herald Unites the Elves, get some better stuff going on here. Tyvar. Nope. Pollen Bite Druid is pretty sweet, though. Let's go ahead and proliferate. Yeah, so I wanted to create another... So, proliferate. Yeah, smitten all those. It counters onto everything. It is a little bit weird. Yeah, that's pretty sweet stuff, guys. I don't care what you say. I think we swing in for 7 now. Let's build a really big board and then swing for 7. Yep. Omen of the Forest can kill the 2/2. Oh no. Down to 10. That makes me feel like this is more just a value deck. Omen of the Forge. Who plays Omen of the Forge? Oh, it's a Burgie deck. Okay. They're digging for other stuff. Dude, that is the kind of stuff we could do. Yeah, Rishkar with Proliferate in this deck is so fun. All right, we didn't get the infect side of it, but elves are busted. Up against Naga Furion, and we have Elf, we have Finn. Let's keep. This is it. And we actually have the ability to proliferate twice right after. Ooh. All right, so yeah, we have to keep Finn alive, and hopefully that goes well. But Llanowar Elves turn 1, Finn on turn 2, swing in for both if they don't have a creature, hopefully. And then turn 3, we get to play out Evolution Sage and then Field Passage with Llanowar Elves, proliferate twice. Life's good. Against red. All right, putting everything out on green because we don't actually need anything else, really. Finn the Fingbear. Better. Yeah, that was awkward. Sorry. All right, doesn't have a shock. I feel like they would have definitely shocked a Llanowar beforehand. Kiln Fiend. Swing in with Finn. You've been Flynn-fected. Haha. All right, I'm not totally sure this is the best play ever, but we're doing it. All right, yeah, submit 1. Oh, no. All right, we'll actually cancel for now. Pass the turn. We'll hold off. It might be nice to be able to get some more counters onto stuff, but I think we're just playing Tyvar, giving something else Death Touch, swinging in, you know, just the stuff. Crash through, yep. Gives it trample. I mean, we might just be dead here if they have like double your power a few times. Then we screwed. We're fine trading this off though as well. And now that we do have him infected a little bit, all we need is more proliferate stuff. Infuriate. Okay, yeah, that's what I was worried about, but it's all good. We will proliferate again. Grab black mana. So these are stopping a little bit of damage, like a tiny bit too. But you know, that's something. Double your power. Another infuriate. Oh my gosh. Hey, but we're not dead. You know? You know? Okay, down to 4. Bind the old gods. Okay, well, that's better. That is a little bit better than Tyvar right now. Yep. Down to 6. All right, we do have lethal next turn if we can get past whatever body they have. Steamykin, dude. Heralding Knights to Elves. Maybe I should have held on to the dude. All right, enters tapped anyway, right? So, all right, Tyvar. This will force a block. This is like an all standard deck so far, except for this one card. That's what I wanted to show. I was like, you can totally play this in standard. You don't have to go for this. I think Elves with Finn is the best way to go for Finn in general. Just because Elves are good already, and adding Finn to it just like as an extra little bit of coolness you can do. All right, swinging with these. You have to block or else you're dead, or have removal, which is likely and terrifying. They take it. They both have Death Touch. You're dead. Yep. Good games. I think he probably forgot that Tyvar gives Death Touch as well. So we got there. Nice. All right, up against Orange Man. No black mana. This is the one kind of hand where we do definitely want to have black mana. All right, we're mulliganing. Having Llanowar in the opening hand is always hard to get rid of, but okay, this is a lot better. We'll drop 1 Llanowar. Actually, do we? Because that's a good turn 2 play. Turn 3 play, I mean. So Llanowar into Marwyn, into Elvish Warmaster, into Llanowar Elves, tap for 1,000,000 mana. Hopefully find something good off the top. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. Please no removals. We'll hold off on Finn until we have all the mana. Then we can Finn, Elvish Warmaster, pump everything, give it Death Touch, swing in for the win. That's what we do. All right, Marwyn. Marwyn. What are we looking for now? Another, like a Heralding Knights of Elves would be amazing off the top here as well. Because we'd be able to hold up some black. We can only cast 1 spell a turn? Curse you. Curse you for days and days. Ah! Dang it. Well, that sucks. We do get the pump. Like, we do have abilities we can pump with. So, I mean, there's that. But rude. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Banishing Light. Dude, I hate this person so much right now. You are the bane of all things good in the world. We still need ramp. That definitely helps us also get something big enough to start swinging in with. So no attacks, pass the turn. Yeah, activating War Master does win us games. Activating with Finn, even better. All right, they have double rule of law going on here. All right, so +2/+2, swing in. How much mana do I have? All right, let's go. All right, so we need to tap with everything. So let's wait one more turn on the Finn. So Llanowar Elves here. Really hope they don't have board wipe. This also lets us go wide enough to kill them with Finn on the next turn. All right, activate ability. Swing in. Take that, fool! Stopping us with not casting things. That's right. Down to 14. Please no shatter. Please, please, please no shatter. Nine lives. That's okay. Actually, wait, it does prevent damage here. Don't proliferate. Don't Voraclex. Voraclex is awful here. Voraclex stops their 9 lives from getting counters, right? So we don't want to do that. That'd be hilarious, though. All right, activate ability. I think this prevents all the damage, so it doesn't actually get in for stuff. Yeah, so it was better to not actually activate War Master there. I wanted to see how this worked. So it's whatever it deals damage to it. Okay. Now we just swing in with everything. Yep, we can pay for days. You dead, son. Take that, fool. Playing taxes against me. Ah, nah, nah. Ah, nah, nah. I guess the 9 lives is like the opposite version of Infect. Like it's like their own version. Like if we get hit 9 times, then we're dead. All right, we can trek off play. And sure, I'll keep this. All right, go Llanowar. Elvish War Master is always one of these weird cards where with Llanowar Elves, I'm not sure if I ever want to play it on turn 2, unless I have another good 1-drop to play with it. Otherwise, Rishkar seems better typically. Let's go for it this time, though. I think going wide is good. It does let us have more stuff to use with the 7 mana. Hit for damages. Binding of the Titans. Nakamiba. Okay, that deck. That's what we're up against. I'm down with that. I'm down with the sickness. Get up, get down with the sickness. All right, let's, we don't need a lot of black mana at all. I think it is Rishkar. Put counter on to Llanowar Elves and Rishkar. Let us kind of keep swinging in. I just want to be pressuring their life total in this matchup, I think. So, Llanowar Elves and... Actually, what do I want? Do I want to keep this alive a little bit more? Let's get in for the damage. Hit for 5. Jumps. All right, so self-mill dot deck. Gain some life. Desecrated Tomb. Oh, yes. Okay, there's got to be some sort of combo they're going for here. Man, I actually feel bad, but I'm gonna kill that. I'm gonna kill it hardcore. So pay 2. Binding the Old Gods. They've got to have some sort of combo with it, and I hate when people kill my combo, but it's gotta die. Yep. Yeah, because that just wins us the game. See, I immediately regret my decision though, because I want to see the combo. This is why I don't win games as often. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna do the smart play. I want to see what they're doing. Maybe that's the wrong way to play Magic. I don't know. Up against Cadmos, and definitely got a mulligan this hand. Yeah, mulligan. Keep this, drop. I guess a land. I do want to keep all the things we've got. So sure, we'll drop Overgrowth Tomb. Actually, I guess we keep all the green sources, right? I'm not that worried about my life total typically in this match, in this deck. It's more like if they get our early game, slow it down, then we're just screwed anyway. So, all right, a good 3-drop here would be great, or 2-drop. Okay. Nope, none of those. Sounds good. Swing in. Lanny War, pass the turn. Angel of Vitality. Getting pretty close to this Vorinclex, which is fun. So I need this on black mana. Herald. What are we looking for? Tyvar would be pretty nice. Nothing. Squat. Absolutely nothing. What? Come on. Coco. Yep. Alright, Vorinclex at least is good. It stops counters from happening on other things. Alright, Vorinclex. I wish this was a -1 counter. Actually, if it's a source that we control, if opponent would put 1 or more counters on a permanent player, but if it's us putting the counter onto that thing. Okay, if we would put counters onto a permanent player, anyway, doesn't matter that much. But okay, down to 15. They're probably gonna kill the Vorinclex here, which then we get to Vorinclex again. Don't want to Pollen Bite Druid and swing in anyway. So they block with Heliod and like Soul Warden or Binding of the Old Wings here. So I think I can swing all in. Maybe not. Swing in. Down to 19. Proliferate. Maybe I should be putting the counter onto Vorinclex though. Yeah, up to 4/4s. Pass the turn. They have so much life gain here. That's kind of an issue. Swings in for 3. Gives it lifelink. Keeps their life total a little bit higher. That just means they have nothing in hand though. After 26, this becomes a 4/4. All right, come on, give us something good here. Not quite. Swing with Vorinclex. Double blocks this time. Yeah, killing the Soul Warden is actually pretty great for us. Is it lifelink? I believe this puts it back. Oh, this has double blue, double white. I mean, yeah, it's fine. Play out Vorinclex number 2. Pass the turn. Getting rid of a Soul Warden does at least help a little bit. Down to 8. Finn. Marwyn. Finn. Pass the turn. No reason to attack right now. They have really good blocks against all of our stuff, so yeah, I think we're just a little bit too slow here. Man, our perfect record is crumbling to dust right now. Dang lifelink decks. Yeah, dead on the next turn. I don't think we have any way of gaining life. Giving Death Touch to everything could be good. Yep. Play out the Marwyn. Keep this one. Get a counter. They gain more life. Good game, sir. There is a card that gives I can't remember, it's one of the dual lands from one of the Ravnica things that can give your stuff Death Touch at instant speed and like also kill other things as well. That also might be a decent card to bring into this. Yep, we'll take the damage, take our beats with the Righteous Valkyrie. Ah, yeah. So good. So much life. Yep. Just a little one-sided in this matchup. Actually, if we had gotten Death Touch out earlier, or ways to get Death Touch a little bit earlier, I think we would have been in better shape. Them having Heliod out so quickly definitely hurt us, though. All right, we up against Obesk, and dude, this is good hand. This is good stuff for her. Yep, Llanowar, pass the turn. Into Marwyn, into double Elvish Warmaster. Get 3 triggers for the Marwyn. All right, up against a Mirror Elf deck. Yeah, let's go on green for now. Marwyn. Pass the turn. All right, not that. Gruul. Please no stops. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't stop it. The Marwyn. Okay, sweet. We're in real good shape now. Yep, no blocks. Take 1. Down to 19. Playing White Celebration. I don't think I need to play this untapped right now. So Elvish Warmaster. I think I'm fine tapping down the Marwyn instead. I could have played out the other Marwyn as well to get one more. Oh wait, no, because the other elf enters anyway, so yeah, that's fine. Okay, play it tapped. Up to lots and lots of mana, and then we get to Plainlight Celebration. Interesting. No attacks past the turn. The main thing here is we get to Elvish Warmaster and swing in for bunches and bunches. Voltaic Brawler. Let's see how greedy they get if they want to swing all in. So I think we can race some here. So what we're looking for is like one other cheap elf to play. Because then we get so much mana onto Marwyn that we can activate this pretty easily. Yeah, opponent just scoops it up. It might have been better even to just play out the Marwyn itself. Just to get more counters, more elves out there. Yeah, that's just really good. Elvis Warmaster, be able to pump everything else up. Any other elf is good there. So we didn't get to do Infect again, but it's still good. Up against Sweat a bit. And sure, we'll keep this. Moonmarsh, Llanowar Elves. It's not like amazing. We get one thing to be pretty big though right away. So we play out Evolution Stage on turn 2. Never mind. Now we don't. Yeah, I think I'd rather get out Warmaster. Pass the turn. Flyers are bad. The best draw here is Rishkar. Maybe I think I just want more Rishkars in general. Rishkar is good. And getting out Vorinclex is going to be sweet as well. Alright. Pollen Bright Druid. Counter onto War Master. Pollen Bright Druid number 2. Counter onto, let's go on the token maybe. We need to proliferate. We don't actually have lands right now, so maybe this is just a decent blocker for the Pride Mate for now. Giving everything Death Touch is awesome too. We can just kind of make tokens for days, so I think we actually just swing in. Sure. Okay, down to 17. Pass the turn. I'm assuming if they're playing any lifelink in general, they're going to want to be getting up to like 27 life with stuff. So we stopped that from happening. Linden. We did not stop that from happening. Man, Vorinclex would be sweet. Yeah, we'll chump once. We ought to have chump blockers for days, so I'm not that worried about it. Herald Unites the Elves. No Elves. No attacks. Pass the turn. Now we can at least kill the Linden. Dude, yeah. Should have blocked with Pollen Bright Druid. That was the misplay. I didn't think about Herald Unites the Elves because we didn't have it in hand at the time, but that would have been a really good way to bring it back, proliferate, get counters onto everything again, and then we could proliferate with Evolution Sage on the next turn potentially. So I even thought about it. I shouldn't have blocked with the token. I should be blocking with Pollen Brights every chance I get. Kills there. All the life gain in the world. Chump. Yeah, and Vorinclex was a little bit too slow. Everything here is a little bit too slow. This is just a bad draw. Bad draw and bad running afterwards. Hitting the Pollen Bright Druid off of this would have been nice, but I don't think it would have changed too much. So, counters onto everything. Yeah, not even a land to use with the Evolution Sage, so good game. We're done. We're done there. All right, this is a sweet hand to keep. So yeah, we're keeping this for sure. Elvish War Master into Rishkar. Being on the play especially, this is good stuff. A little bit slow because we just don't have Llanowar Elves, but I think we've had Llanowar Elves every single game until now, which is actually pretty insane. That is actually crazy how many times we've had Llanowar Elves. All right, War Master. And I'd like to be able to, yeah, Herald Unites the Elves into Pollen Bright Druid. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. More life gain decks. Yay. Good for you. All right, Rishkar. Swing in for 3. Down to 18, pass the turn. Dude, I love Rishkar in this. This is so good. Heliod. That's bad, though. Okay, down to 18. I think now we actually need to go for Binding Old Gods instead of Herald. Let's see, I can Pollen Bright Druid. Put a counter here. And then play Binding with all of the stuff. I don't get to proliferate the same way, though, that I would like to. Yeah, let's just kill the Daxos. Keep the devotion a little bit lower. Swing in. This also lets us start digging for lands a little bit more. And we don't have any elves in the graveyard. I've whiffed on Herald too many times now that I know that's a possibility. Yikes. Ugh, tapped land. Okay, Herald Unites the Elves. Come on, just one elf. Now the tap land actually hurts us a lot here too. Ooh, we get to proliferate, and then we get to have more stuff on the board. Wait, why didn't that come back to the graveyard? Oh, it did. Okay, sorry, that was weird. Okay, proliferate. Things get counters. Proliferate again. Actually, I don't think I do want to proliferate here. As weird as it is, I actually want the ability of Herald here on this one, because then we can kill Heliod and Lurrus potentially. So counter here. Gains more life. Yeah. Yep. All right, Johnny gets to gain lots of life here. Counter to Healer's Hawk. That's enough to bring Saracen up. Okay. So whenever an elf attacks, we get to pump. No land to proliferate with. Or we get to give -1 to something. So we definitely want to kill Heliod, actually. So 1, 2. So 4 here. 3. Dang it, man. We're 1 shy of being able to do much of anything. Killing Heliod, and then they can just deal with... I can't quite use Elvish Warmaster's Pump either unless I hold back 2 other creatures, which means we can't use it with Heliod. So let's... So what can I kill? All right, so I think we go to combat. I think we swing here, 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 here at face. Keep the life total below the 5. We get to kill Lurrus with this. Then we get to pump and give everything Death Touch if we want to, depending on how they block. Okay, 4 attackers. 1, 2, 3, 4. So much life gain though. They gain so much life here. Okay, everything gains Death Touch. Up to 32. So they can activate a Johnny here. And then we get to rebuild. Oh my gosh. Gains 4 life. Up to 36, so they can negative on a Johnny if they need to. Okay, board's gone. A Johnny's gone. Heliod's gone. Okay, we have a shot. It ain't a great shot, but it's a shot. Okay, Herald unites the Elves. We can bring back Evolution Sage. Let's put some counters on the stuff. Vorinclex. Alright, Evolution Sage. Llanowar Elves. Play out land, proliferate. Actually, do I want to hold off from proliferating and put them onto the counters and creatures instead? So I can put counters onto it by proliferating right now. I only get attacking with 2, so I don't actually get that much value anyway. We're still trying not to die on the next turn. Let's hold off, because we get Herald Unites the Elves and then land. So pass the turn here. Nyx, Fleece Ram, okay. Swings in for 4. Come on, I think we're actually just wanting a Binding of the Old Gods. Kill the Healer's Hawk. Get that bad boy out of here. Counters onto everything. Herald Unites the Elves. Another Evolution Sage. Yeah. Yeah, I do believe so. So now when he attack in, we get to -4. They gain life on the upkeep. So we'll have to block the Johnny's Pride Mate. This can actually swing in as well. So we get to trigger this 4 times though. Yeah, so get rid of the Healer's Hawk. We have to block with the evolution stage on the next turn. They can block and gain it, give lifelink. Okay. Oh, we basically have to hit a really good top deck here, and hope that they don't. For the love. So much for them not getting a flippin' amazing top deck. All right, Binding Old Gods off the top would be sweet. That'd actually be really good here. Okay, Binding of the Old Gods. Would you look at that? How about that? All right, we have to kill... Sarah Ascendant. Play out land. Proliferate. I mean, their life total doesn't matter that much as long as we can get to Finn. Yeah, get another land off the dude. Binding of the Gods with Proliferate is so good. We gotta do some more with this stuff because that's, man, the sagas, everything here is pretty sweet stuff. We can double block and kill Pride Mate now. So no attacks, pass the turn. Yeah, they gain all the life, but we're hoping to find another Finn. Ooh. Plane-wide Celebration. All right, so gain 4 life, one of them. And return a land, a graveyard to your hand. I might just want all of those, right? We have, how many Binding of the Old Gods can we get with this? 2. Gain enough life that we can do some stuff. All right, so Binding the Old Gods, Vorinclex, Binding the Old Gods, Finn. I have a land or Elves to play right now. Land wouldn't be the worst either. Let's go a Herald Unites the Elves or Vorinclex. How much mana do I have on the board? I have enough to do 2 Binding of the Old Gods. If I hit land, I can get those to hit again. Okay. No attacks past the turn. Is it lifelink? Sure, fine. They should be swinging with the Johnny here. Huge misplay for them not swinging with the Johnny here. That actually gives us a really good chance at winning the game now. They keep putting counters on there. All right, Binding the Old Gods, sweet. Yeah, so double binding, no land, a little bit awkward, but that's fine. Actually, now we get the Vorinclex before we potentially find a land. Oh, because these both hit on the next turn though. Let's see, should I just go for Herald Unites the Elves now instead? And bring back what? Another Evolution Sage? I want something to be able to chump block here, so I don't lose any of these guys, because their best play is to actually attack in. And so let's just go with, yeah, Pollen Bright Druid, Proliferate. Just get lands out of the deck. I do Proliferate. I don't think I actually want to put it onto any of these guys though right now. I forgot to resolve Heralds before the binding. That was a misplay. Not that it really matters here, but all right. No attacks past the turn. Pollen Bite Druid is a good chump blocker. We're gonna put so much power on the board here. All right, so Elves can give negative to Steph. They get Death Touch. We play Vorinclex. Yeah, Vorinclex. We play land, proliferate everything. Find the old gods. I can actually proliferate their stuff and it won't actually get counters because of this, so that's pretty fun. Oh wait, no, because it would be us putting counter onto it, so it would get double. So two things trigger, destroy thing. Yep, that's dead. Grab another land and just tapped. Proliferate again. Holy junk. All right, swing in. We'll hold back a blocker. Keep the Trampley Dude. We can negative this so that the Trampley Dude actually does get through a little bit. Okay, down to 18. That's a much lower and much more manageable life total. What in the world? This deck has been, this game's been crazy. Down to 25 cards. We have like all of our lands out now. I like this deck a lot. I don't know about you guys, but this is fun stuff right here. All right, swing in. Here, here, here again. I guess here too. No, we have lethal. As long as they don't have a way to kill one thing. Gives it lifelink. I think we're fine. Like, our life total still is at 5, so that's not good. Down to 1. Okay, I should have swung with Pollen Red Druid. Darn it. Goes to 1. Yeah, okay. Misplay. Darn it. I didn't do the math with the life gain. Alright, there we go. One just scoops it up. Oh my goodness. Apparently they don't have board wipe. But dude, what a game. That was a great way to end this video. Yeah, we had a bunch of packs while we're going as well. I think I have all the cards, so it's not going to be as interesting because... Oh, hey, we got a wild card. Sweet. Typically, I just get gems at this point anyway, but might as well open some packs before the end. Come on. We have a few mythics we haven't found yet, and basically every one of these is going to be a mythic. Mythic wild card. That's awesome. I'll take it. Absolutely. All right, let's jump into the wrap up with this one. So Flynn-fect, dude, so good. We didn't get the infect that often. Like we did give people poison counters like twice, but we did see the powerful of just proliferate with elves in general, which was really fun. And Heralding Knights of Elves, Binding the Old Gods with Vorinclex. The one thing I was bummed about, we never actually found a Tyvar. Oh no, we did find Tyvar one time. And we ended up winning because of it with Finn, right? Okay, yeah, so we did do that. Plainwhite Celebration, also awesome, bringing back all of the Binding Old Gods back to hand for awesome plays for later. This was just an absolutely blast to play. I had so much fun with this deck. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I think this deck right here is really, really solid. I didn't play in ranked this time around just because when it comes to historic, I just prefer playing against the more janky type stuff in general. But 75% win rate, really, really good. I was on the play more times than I can't keep complaining if I keep being on the play now, you know. I did the math up, and for like 200 games, I was around like 60% to be on the draw, which is really high, but it's also in the realm of like error for 200 games, you know. It's like, oh, okay, that's unlikely, but it's not the worst. I just have really bad luck, you know, sometimes, but I'm getting a little bit better luck here and there. And yeah, this deck was awesome. The only 2 games we ever lost were on the draw. Obviously super powerful. We did find so many Llanowar Elves in turn 1, which was awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.